Northern governors alleged plot to topple Buhari. Northern State Governors Forum yesterday alleged that some anti-democracy forces wanted to hijack ENDSARS protest to overthrow President Muhammadu Buhari. The forum, under the chairmanship of Plateau Governor Simon Lalong, which met with the relevant stakeholders, commended President Muhammadu Buhari and his cabinet for the quick intervention in meeting the demands of the protesters. He said that theft moved checkmated forces that wanted to hide under the ENDSARS protest has destabilized the country. The governors resolved to give Buhari the maximum support as he rolls out measures to address the lingering challenges of youth unemployment, banditry, and BH insurgents. This was contained in a communique read at the end of the meeting by Lalong. It read, "The meeting rejects and condemned the subversive actions of the ENDSARS protest, the superlative agitation and other regime action outside the ballot box soon take advantage of the peaceful protest to push for their separative agenda." The meeting endorsed the individuality, indissolubility and oneness of the nation. It commended the roles of His Eminence, Royal Highness, and other royal fathers in ensuring the ENDSARS protest did not escalate significantly in the north by adopting sentimental issues such as ethnicity and religion. The forum resolved to continuously engage with the Royal Highness and addressing this challenge. Forum appreciates Mr. President and his cabinet for the quick intervention in meeting the demands of the ENDSARS protesters and resolved to give him maximum support as he rolls out measures to address issues lingering challenges of youth unemployment, banditry, and BH insurgency in the country. Meeting noted and appreciated the far-reaching effort of Northern States Governors Forum in taking proactive measures to address ENDSARS protests in the country and the North in particular. Equally, Forum notes with satisfactions of the actions taken by the governors to revive the economic fortunes of the region, particularly during the past COVID-19 period. The meeting was attended by the Senate President, Deputy Speaker, and other members of the National Assembly, the Chief of Staff to the President, the Ministers of the Federal Capital Territory, Information and Culture, the Inspector General of Police, principal officials of the National Assembly, and the Chairman of the Northern State Traditional Ruler Council, led by Sultan of Sokoto. The governors appreciated the roles of the traditional rulers in containing the menace of ENDSARS protests in the north, and collectively agreed that the traditional rulers to give former roles in the governance architecture of the country. The forum appreciated the role of religious leaders such as Ulamas, JNI, and Christian Association of Nigeria for their supportive intervention in resolving the ENDSARS conflict, calls for collective effort in addressing the lingering challenges in the north like Almajiri system, insecurity, illiteracy, and poverty. It appreciates the role of National Assembly in engaging the youth and other critical stakeholders in resolving the conflict. The forum also appreciates the roles of the youth in their response to the ENDSARS in curtailing the spread of hoodlumism, thuggery, and other separatist tendencies. Forum as well appreciated the major reforms going on in the police force and pledges to support Mr. President on this cause. The meeting resolved to support the Nigerian police force to serve the country better and calls for the strengthening of trust between the people and the police. Condemned the attack on persons and properties, especially persons living in other parts of the country. Also condemned attack and burning of places of worship in some parts of the country in the name of ENDSARS protests. The meeting took note of the devastating effort of the uncontrolled social media in the spreading fake news and calls for major control mechanism and censorship of the social media practice in Nigeria. Meeting raises attention on the need to keep strict watch on the Federal Capital Territory to guide against unwanted and destructive protests to safeguard critical assets of the nation. Wow, this is a Governors Forum, and it was a Governor Forum's meeting, which was attended by the Senate President, the Deputy Speaker, and other members of the National Assembly, the Chief of Staff to the President, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Information and Culture, the Inspector General of Police. These are high calibers of people that attended the meeting. They are commending the effort of President Muhammadu Buhari on his quick. The number one comment they made was that they commend the effort of the president on his quick effort to curtail, for his quick intervention in meeting the demands of the protesters. What is the quick? I stand to be corrected, but the question is, what is the quick intervention? What do they mean by quick intervention? That is where the issue lies. If the president has, responded quickly to the needs of and the demands of these protesters, things wouldn't have gone out of hands. This protest was on for more than 2 weeks before the president responded, and his response, he responded because of the massacre that happened at Lekki Toll Gate. That was why the president came to address the nation. He did not address the nation not until things went out of hands, not until people lost their lives, not until properties were destroyed. That was when the president came out to address the nation. And now, why are they now commending him and saying that they are commending him for his quick intervention in meeting the demands of the protesters? He did not quickly intervene in to meet the demands of the protesters, and that is why things are still going on in the country till today, and that is why fights, hoodlums, thuggery, and burgling, looting are still going on in the country today, and that is why the hoodlums hijack the ENDSARS, peaceful ENDSARS protests. If the ENDSARS protest has not gone far like this, has not taken too long like this before the president spoke, the hoodlums wouldn't have hijacked the protest from the ENDSARS, peaceful ENDSARS protesters, and things went wrong. Many lives were lost, many properties were destroyed. See what people are saying. This one said we are a country and we should collectively see the ENDSARS protest as the national one and address it in that regard. Yes, they should see it as national one. All these leaders were hiding during the protest. None of them came out to speak. None of them intervened. They did not say anything about what is going on, about what the youth want. And now they are commending President Muhammadu Buhari for his quick response. Well, let's know what your thoughts and your views are on this news story, and I will see you on the other news. Don't forget to subscribe to Tarish TV. Bye for now.